motion on the clerk general?
So moved? Yes.
Yes. And have you had a chance to look at the requisitions?
Yes. And yes.
And yes. Tina, do you have
I
any
do.
add-ons?
There is a list of resolutions in your packet for consideration, but not on the consent agenda. The first one is we've had a request from Sugar Run Valley Baptist Church to waive the conditional use and permit fee application, or application fee for your consideration.
Okay, so moved? And yes.
The next one is to modify section 9 of the rules and regulations of the Warren County Water and Sewer Department. The first part is for a system capacity charge for the Carlisle area, and second one is for the Hunter area, third is for the Polk Run area.
And these are all tied to the original agreements that have, for example, the Carlisle is tied to the CPU or CPI. That requires when that changes, then the fees change. So this is just documenting those changes so that they can be placed in the rules and regulations and distributed or advertised.
Now, this is a change of the current rules?
It would be a change of the current rules based upon the original agreements that so for example, the Carlisle, the system capacity fees increase annually based upon the consumer price index, So when that changes, then they amend the rules to reflect that change. And that's the same for Hunter area, and then the one for Polk Run is tied to MSD. It's 40% of the tap-in fees. So when MSD actually increases their fees, we then have to apply the 40%, and that's what gets.
So we're increasing the fees in each of these three areas based upon a specific, the consumer price index increase. Is that right?
That's correct. The Carlisle and Hunter area are that way, and then the Polk Run is actually tied to the MSD agreement, which requires a 40%.
But this isn't a new policy, this was
No.
established, this was already
No,
established.
this is already established. It's just actually applying those particular set of criteria to the fees, to the capacity fees.
Okay, so moved.
Yes.
Yes.
And the last resolution on the consideration is the resolution to cancel this commissioners meeting for this Thursday. It's on there because we do need to hold a Thursday meeting. The question is, do you want it to be this coming Thursday, or do you want to choose a different day?
I'd rather choose a different day,
That's fine.
so I'll make a motion that we cancel the meeting.
Yes.
And yes?
Got it. I do have two resolutions that are add-ons. The first one is to remove a probationary employee from facilities management.
So moved.
Second.
Yes.
The second one is to approve a supplemental appropriation into the jail construction sales tax fund 4495.
So moved.
And yes.
Yes.
That's all that I have.
Tiffany or Martin, do you have anything to add?
I do not.
Great, well, we have a public hearing scheduled for 9:15. Is that something we need to wait till 9:15?
Yes,
Okay, Bruce, do you have anything for us in advance of the public hearing?
I do not.
Okay, so I guess we'll
Paul's
just,
right there.
If we can see anything.
Paul, how quickly do you think that you could explain our executive session? Will it take longer than
10 minutes.
potentially 10 minutes?
It just depends on how many questions I may have.
Okay, why don't we move to go into executive session for discussion with the Director of Warren County Telecom relative to the details of the county security arrangements and emergency response protocols under Ohio Revised Code 121.22G6.
Yes.
roll call, please.
Mrs. Jones?
Yes?
Mr. Young?
Yes.
Mr. Grossman?
Yes.